my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out how women versus men view you. So if you are as excited as I am to have me spill all the tea on how these people view you, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. Okay? Let's go ahead and do it. So for group number 1, we have this gorgeous crystal quartz coming through. This is literally one of my favorite crystals ever. I love it so much. It's my baby. For group number 2, we have this really pretty rainbow crystal. And then, last but not least, for group number 3, we have this beautiful amethyst crystal coming through as well. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to think about how men and women view you. How do they see you? What do they think whenever they look at you? Now, whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever crystal your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. If you feel called to more than one crystal here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So, if you felt called to this gorgeous, gorgeous crystal quartz today, then hi, hello. My name is Cameron, and I'm so happy to have you here. Whether or not this is your first time stopping by to my channel or you've been here for a while, I just want to say that I'm so appreciative to have you guys hanging out with me today. So, I'm going to go ahead and just place this off to the side like so, and we're going to start shuffling through your tarot cards. So we are going to start off trying to find out how women view you first, and then we'll get into how men view you as well. Now, if you do happen to like my vibe, if you like this reading today, then please make sure to give this video a really big like and to consider subscribing to my channel. I would be so grateful if you guys did that. I just love having you guys here to hang out with me all the time. Now, if you do feel called to, I do have a link below where you can send me a tip to my Cash App. That would be absolutely amazing, and I would love, 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 love that. But if you don't do that, that's fine. Y'all are still amazing. But let's go ahead and see how women view you. So for group 1, Spirit, how do women view my group 1 folks? For group 1, how do women view them? Let's see what wants to come through. There we go. Okay, let's get one more card, please. How do women view them? My group 1 folks. I'm hearing daffodils. Do you like daffodils? Are you a flower? Are you a flower person? I'm not sure, but for some reason I'm thinking of daffodils. Maybe you smell like daffodils, or you just smell like flowers. Maybe you have like a floral type of name. So your name doesn't have to be daffodil. It could be daisy. It could be rose. Something like that, right? But I'm hearing daffodils. So let's see what else wants to come through here. Alrighty. How do women view my group 1 folks? There we go. Let's get another card, please. Okay. And then let's get one more card for group 1. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you today. Okay. Wow, you guys. So, first of all, we have the 10 of Earth coming through. We also have the Four of Air. We have Dispirited, the Gift, Faithfulness, and we also have Gossip. Now it's interesting because it says right here on the Gossip card, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. I love how we have that next to faithfulness here. And so I definitely think that women, they view you as someone who is very trustworthy. They view you as someone who is just a friend to everyone. I see you having just this type of energy that really sets people at ease. It sets women at ease. I feel like if you are a woman yourself and you find yourself here at my reading today, women find you as someone who they don't have to compete with. They feel like you are someone who just loves yourself and you love people so much, and so they feel like they don't have to compete with you. They feel like you are just such an incredible person, and I just think that that's really, really cool as well. Now, if you are more masculine here, and you find yourself at my reading today, I just think that women, again, you just set them at ease. They feel like they don't always have to be at their best whenever they are around you. They feel like you are someone who's not going to look down on them if they are having a bad day or if they are feeling dispirited. They just feel like they can be themselves around you, and I think that that is so, so, so beautiful. So yeah, whether you're a man or a woman, or a woman, whether you're more masculine or more feminine, women, they just feel like they can be themselves, and they feel like you're not going to judge them. They feel like you will love them no matter what. And there's also this energy here where women just, they view you as a gift, and they view you as someone who has a very steady and stable presence. With the Ten of Earth coming through, I'm getting this like motherly energy from you. So whether you are more masculine or you're more feminine, you just have this like motherly type of energy. And women, they feel like you are someone who will take care of them. They feel like you are someone who is a caregiver, a provider, and whenever they are around you and in your energy, they just feel taken care of. And I think that that is such a beautiful, beautiful energy. They just look at you as someone who is a gift. You make them feel precious. You make them feel beautiful. You make them feel loved. You make them feel appreciated. Again, you make them feel like they don't have to always be their best. They feel like they can just be themselves around you, and that you will love them no matter who they are. You will love them at their worst, and you will love them at their best. And you really do make women, feel, what's interesting about you is that women feel like they really are more aware of how they are. I think that you are just such a kind person. Women view you as someone who is so sweet and so kind that you make them more aware of how they act and how they are to people. Because you are so kind to them and they appreciate that kindness so much, they realize that they don't want to be, they want to be just like you. They want to be kind to others. They want to put other people at ease. And so it's almost like women are inspired by your kindness. They want to be kind as well, and they want to pass that kindness around like it's confetti, right? And I just think that that's so beautiful. That's so, so, so sweet. So yeah, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing so far for the women, how the women view you. Now, let's see how men view you, okay? So Spirit, can we get some messages, please? How do men view my group 1 folks? How do men view my group 1 folks? Yeah, look at that. We literally have the Queen of Water coming through. So with the Queen of Water, you could be a water sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. We also have the Fool card coming through. Yeah, I was picking up on that energy as well. So with the Fool, you could also be an Aquarius as well. I definitely think with the Fool coming through, men view you as someone who is unlike anyone else they've ever met before. You are an original. You are not like anyone else. The reason why I'm saying that is because Aquarius people, these are the type of individuals that are like the rebels, right? They love to do their own thing. They love to live their own truth, and they just love to be themselves. And they don't feel the need to try to fit in or to be like everyone else. And so I definitely feel like men see that side to you. They see you as someone who is just so different, and I think that that's really cool. With that Queen of Water energy coming through, they also see you as someone who's very motherly as well. They view you as someone who has this like motherly type of energy. They just feel like you are someone who, just how the women feel, they feel like you will take care of them. They feel like you will love them and be there for them and just provide them with any type of love or security that they may need, right? And men feel like they can come to you and talk to you about anything, and that you're not going to judge them, you're not going to look down on them. They just feel like they can be themselves around you, and I just think that that's really, really, really beautiful. Yeah, I feel like a lot of men want to be with you. They want to be around you all the time. The reason why I'm saying that is because we do have the Binding card coming through. Now, talking about the other cards making an appearance, we have Winter's Throne. We've got the Beggar, and I feel like these cards pair really well together, so I'm just going to place this off right here to the side. And we also have Expulsion. Okay, so I'm hearing that men are very jealous of anyone who you are dating, okay? I feel like a lot of men, whether you are someone who is more masculine or more feminine, a lot of men are interested in you. And I feel like men get jealous of anyone who you hang out with, especially any suitors, right? With the Expulsion card coming through, they just want to kick everyone out. They want to kick any type of potential suitors out of the way. They want to be the one who wants to date you. You have a lot of men who are interested in you, and it's not the outside, the outer part of you that draws men in, even though, you know, you could be like the hottest thing ever. But it's the inner. It's what's inside of you that men find to be so incredible. Men just view you as someone who is the ultimate caretaker, the ultimate provider. They also view you as someone who is, again, just a complete original. You're unlike anyone else. And there's also this like childlike energy that you have. I just feel like you are someone who men view as someone who's like aging in reverse. You are someone who, as you get older, it's almost like you become more youthful. And there might also be this energy here where you are just someone who has like a very like baby-like face, and maybe you are someone who, no matter how old you get, you're always going to look very young on the outside as well. But there's just this energy here where men, they want to be the one who ends up with you. They want to be your end-all, be-all. And if they see you with anyone, with anyone who they view as a potential suitor, they want to kick them immediately, just drop kick them so that they can be the only one vying for your attention here. So that's interesting, because whereas women, they feel like they don't have to compete with you, I feel like men feel like they have to compete for you to win your hand. So there is this like competitive energy coming through when it comes to how men view you, because they want to be the only one who you see, the only one who you want to be with, right? And I think that that's really cool. Now, I'm also seeing here with Winter's Throne and the Beggar, again, I feel like men, they view you as someone who, whenever they are left out in the cold, whenever they are going through a harder time, you will find them. So long as they come to you, you will find them, and you will take care of them, and you will help them at at their worst to rise and become their best. And men just view you as someone who is just a really great motivator. They view you as someone who is a cheerleader, right? And they feel like so long as they are around you, that even at their worst, that you will find them and you will help bring their spirits up, right? And you will help them be able to take on the darkest moment. You will help them find their strength. And they just find that to be so incredible. So it's almost like men view you as their own personal knight in shining armor. And I think that that is so incredible here. So yeah, you guys, honestly, that's what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 2. So if you felt called to this lovely rainbow crystal today, then hey, hello. My name is Cameron, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. And let's start shuffling through your cards. So I do want to let you know that we are going to be taking a look at how women view you first, and then we'll be taking a look at how men view you as well. We are going to be shuffling out all the cards at once today. So let's go ahead and start doing that. So Spirit, for group 2, how do women view my group 2 folks? Now guys, whether or not you are new here at my channel today or you've been here for a while, I just want to say thank you so much for deciding to drop on by and for hanging out with me. Now, if you do happen to like my vibe, if you like my energy, then please make sure to give this video a really big like and to consider subscribing for more. Now, if you do feel called to do so, I have a tipping option down below where you can send a tip to my Cash App, only if you feel called to though. But anyways, I just want to go ahead and see what's coming through for you. I love doing readings like this. They are just so much fun to me. So let's see how women view you. For my group 2 folks, how do women view my group 2 folks, Spirit? My group 2 folks, Spirit. How do women view them? Okay, there we go. Interesting. Oh, shoot. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at these cards, okay? So we have the Chariot coming through. We also have the Ace of Water. Wow. So much love is already popping up in this reading today. We have Courage. We have Death. We've got the Messiah, serving humanity with humility. I think I want to put this right here. And last but not least, we have Mistakes Teach Us. Okay, so I feel like right away, women view you as someone who is very, very courageous. You're courageous in the way that you are someone who is not afraid to wear your heart on your sleeve. That's what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Water, because the Ace of Water talks about an overwhelming amount of love just being unleashed. And I feel like that is how you are. You are not afraid to really put yourself out there. And women view you as someone who is just so brave because of that. You are someone who is time and time and time again able to open yourself up to new love. You're able to open yourself up to maybe putting your toe out there in the dating scene. You're open to new friendships. You're able to open yourself up to these things, even if you have been burned or betrayed in the past, whether it be by a friend, by a lover, by a family member. You are always able to just keep putting yourself out there, because women just view you as someone who is just very forgiving. They view you as someone who has just a very optimistic type of view on life, and they just view you as someone who, again, is just able to put yourself out there again and again, even if you've been hurt before. And they find that energy that you have and the way that you look at the world to be so beautiful and so amazing. Now, women also view you as someone who, I feel like they view you as someone who's very determined. I feel like once you set your eye on something, once you decide to go after something, you will completely go after it. And again, it doesn't matter if you experience any harder moments or darker moments while you are going after what you want, because you have this optimistic view on life. Instead of giving up, you will just, dust off your shirt and keep on going, right? So yeah, again, the biggest thing that is coming through with this reading is how courageous you are, how brave you are, how you always put yourself out there, how you never give up on your dreams, you never give up on others as well. I feel like women view you as someone who is very forgiving and loving of others, even if people have hurt you in the past. Even if you had, for instance, a lover betray you or cheat on you, I feel like you may never date them again. But this is a very general reading. Who knows? You may end up having it in your heart to be able to love someone and trust someone who betrayed you in the past. But at the very least, women view you as someone who will forgive them and will still be friends with them, even if they have done you wrong, right? And women find that to be absolutely incredible. It's very hard for people to be able to do that again. It's very hard for people to give other people second and third and fourth chances. And yet I feel like you are someone who will do that, or at least that's how women view you, right? At the end of the day, I feel like women just really look up to you. They view you as someone who is one of the best of the best. With the Messiah card coming through, it's almost like you can do no wrong. You are just such a kind and generous person. They feel like you are someone who is always there to help others. I'm kind of getting this like teacher vibe from you. So you could be a teacher, but if you're not, women just feel like you are someone who is very wise and you help guide people. They view you as someone who is a guiding light to them. So yeah, I'm also getting this like romantic vibe from you as well. I'm also getting a Scorpio energy here. So you could be a Scorpio. You could also be a Cancer or a Pisces. So yeah, now that I think about it, lots of water energy is coming through with this reading today. But yeah, let's see how men view you, okay? So Spirit, for group 2, wow, that was 4 different cards. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm going to put that back in the deck because we're only looking for 2 today, okay? Obviously, men, they view you in a lot of different ways. I guess the men have a lot to say when it comes to this part of the reading. So for group 2, Spirit, how do men view my group 2 folks? Can we get some messages here, please? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I love this. So we have the 8 of Water coming through. We also have the Council of Monarchs. What I'm seeing here is that men view you as someone who knows how worthy you are. They view you as someone who is very, very confident, and you are someone who is not afraid to say goodbye to people if they are not willing to give you their all, right? And what I mean by that here is that I feel like, let's say for instance, you were in a relationship with someone. If that person wasn't willing to give you to give you their all, if they weren't willing to put in as much effort as you are going to be putting in, then you will break up with them just like that. And that's not to mean that you won't be friends with them anymore. That's not to mean that you won't want them in your life anymore. But it simply means that men view you as someone who, you are someone who they feel like knows how incredible you are. You know what you have to bring to the table, and you will not stay in a relationship with someone who will not give you that same type of something that you will give them, right? We have the Council of Monarchs coming through that does talk about Aries energy. So you could be in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So now we've got a bit of fire energy making an appearance, which I love. With that Aries energy coming through, Aries people are known for being a leader. They are known for being someone who goes after what they want. They are known for being someone who stands out in a crowd. They like to wear the pants, right? And so it's very interesting here. It's very interesting coming from how women view you versus how men view you, because I was getting this softer side to you when it came to how women view you. It's almost like the women see that softness that is within you, but the men see that fire in you. They see a different side to you. And I do just want to get one more card here. To the men folk, you are just someone who just has a fire. You have a fire within you. And that definitely causes you to stand out from everyone else in their eyes. Let's see what else wants to come through here, just so that we can get some extra messages. Alrighty. So we have immortality. We've got clarity, ebb and flow, and last but not least, we have Prince. That is awesome. With the Prince, it says romantic charm and potential for power. Yeah, men view you as someone who's very charming. They view you as someone who has a lot of potential to really make something big of yourself. I definitely feel like men view you as someone who is a force to be reckoned with. And I'm almost getting this energy that men are a little intimidated by you, because you are someone who they view as being an individual who is very honest. You're very honest. You are someone who will never lie to anyone. You will never lie to them. And at the end of the day, they just feel like you are someone who, if they were to want to be with you, if they were to want to date you, or even just be your friend, they feel like they have to be at your level, and they feel like they have to watch themselves as well, because I'm getting this energy that they feel like you will call them out if they do you wrong, or if they do someone else wrong. You will call them out on their shiz, right? They just view you as someone who is so strong here. You are so powerful. And I'm almost getting this energy that so many men want to be with you. They want to be your friend. They want to be your lover. They just want to be around you because they feel like you are someone who has so much power and so much strength that if they were to be around you, then it's almost like they will be lifted up by your strength as well. They just feel like you are someone who's going to go very far in life. And so I'm thinking of like the LinkedIn app. There could be a lot of men that want to like link up with you because again, they feel like you're going to go really far in life, and so you would be a great contact to have. You would be someone who would be nice to know and be friends with because they feel like you could possibly help open doors for them as well. They just feel stronger whenever they are in your presence, and I feel like a lot of men are interested in dating you because they feel like you guys would make the ultimate power couple. That's what I'm seeing here with the Council of Monarchs, because usually the with this card coming through, this does represent the Emperor, and usually the Emperor is just like one person on this card, and yet in this tarot deck we see a whole group of people. And so I feel like men feel like if they were to be around you, then they could be like a power couple. If they were to be with you, they could be a power couple with you. And they feel like you will help them become an even better person, an even stronger person. They feel like you are someone who will help uplift them and bring them up and make them better. Because again, you expect nothing but the best in people. And so there is this energy here where men feel like they will have to cut the crap when it comes to being around you. And they feel like you will help them become stronger and become a better version of themselves. So I think that that's really, really cool here. At the end of the day, we have ebb and flow coming through. And that's kind of interesting. I just feel like this is representing how men kind of view you as someone who, while you are someone who has goals for yourself, they also view you as someone who kind of goes with the flow. And you're not afraid to make decisions or take risks on a whim if you feel called to do it. And so again, there is this energy here where men feel like even if they were to be your friend or they were to be your lover, they feel like their time in your life, it's not a sure thing. And what I mean by that is that they feel like if they were to become, like if they were to do something bad, if they were to treat you wrong, then you wouldn't be afraid to drop them just like that. You wouldn't be afraid to say bye and to cut your losses with them because you know what you deserve, right? And so, yeah, men always feel like they have to be their best around you. You make them want to be their best because they want to match your energy. So yeah, you're such a feisty, spicy person in men's eyes here. Wow, there's just so much fire energy coming through within this reading here. So yeah, I feel like men, they always want to be around you. They always want to almost be you and just, they really look up to you in that way, and they want to be a power couple with you. While women, they just see how brave and courageous you are at always wearing your heart on your shoulder. And while they do see this softer side to you, this very sweet side to you, they do still see how honest of a person you are. And that's what I'm seeing here. That's the one common theme here when it comes to the women and when it comes to the men and how they view you. Men and women both view you as someone who is very clear with your intentions. You are very honest, very truthful. You never lie. You always tell the truth. And it's almost just like who you are is who you are. And you're proud of what you have to bring to the table. You're proud of who you are. So why should you lie about yourself or wear a mask? What you see is what you get with you. And men and women both really appreciate that side to you because they know that they're not being lied to, and they know that, again, just what they see is what they get. And they find that to be very awesome because there's a lot of people that try to lie or try to pretend to be something they're not, and yet here you are just being yourself and shining. So yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this gorgeous amethyst crystal today, then hi, hello. My name is Cameron, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. So whether you are new here at my channel or this is one of many times that you've been hanging out with me, I just want to say thank you so much for just spending time with me and for wanting to hang out with me today. I just love and adore y'all so freaking much. I'm so lucky to have y'all here with me today. Now, if you do feel like you like my energy, if you feel like you can vibe with my vibe, the vibes are vibing, then please make sure to give this reading a really big like and to maybe even consider subscribing to my channel. Also, also, if you feel called to, I do have my Cash App linked in the description box below so that you can send me a tip, only if you feel called to, okay? But anyways, you guys, so we are going to be starting off with how women view you first. We're going to be pulling out the tarot and the oracle cards all at once, and then we'll take a look at how men view you as well. So, Spirit, for group 3, can we get some messages, please? How do men view my, or excuse me, I'm sorry, how do women view my group 3 folks? How do women view my group 3 folks? There we go. Okay. Wow. So we have Justice and the Elder of Air coming through. We're getting a ton of air energy making an appearance already. So you could be a Libra. I'm especially getting Libra vibes because Libra does represent the Justice card, but you could also be an Aquarius or a Gemini. Now, whenever air energy comes through here, the air suits and the air cards excuse me, they are all about communication. So I am hearing that women view you as someone who is an excellent communicator. They view you as someone who is just really good at being able to communicate about so many different things. I'm hearing that you are someone who you just are able to honestly talk about anything. It's almost like you have something to say about every single thing that people are talking about. So you could go and talk about, I don't know, like abortions in one conversation, and then you can go and talk so much about like religion and Christianity and faith. It's like you could talk about everything under the sun. You have something interesting to say about everything, right? And so I feel like women, they are always interested in hearing your opinion. They love hearing what you have to say because it's almost like they view you as someone who is just very well educated. You're very intelligent. And when I say well educated, it doesn't mean that you are someone who women view as having been in college for years. It could just be that you are very book smart. You are someone who spends a lot of time learning new things and watching like the History Channel. It doesn't matter what level of education you have, whether or not you've been to college. Women view you as someone who is just very, very, very intelligent. They view you as someone who knows so many different things, and they always want to hear what you have to say. So, yeah. Let's see what else is coming through here. We have bitterness. We've got reconciliation. We have the nature of the beast. I think I want to put that here. And last but not least, we have the Midas and the Miser. And it says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delights in sharing life's riches. So this is interesting. I'm honestly hearing that women view you as someone who doesn't give a lot of second or third chances. I'm hearing that you are someone who you give a lot of yourself to people, especially to women. You give a lot of yourself to women. You are always there for women. And yet, and it's almost like you expect women, what you put in your relationships with women, you expect to receive that as well. So what you give, you expect to receive. And you are someone who women view as understanding how worthy you are of love. You are someone who is very confident and you know what you bring to the table. And if women don't bring you that same type of love, that same type of kindness in return, then you are not afraid to cut ties with them and to say goodbye to them just like that. You are also someone who women view as Also being a very honorable person. I'm hearing that they view you as someone who, even if you don't like someone, even if they're not your favorite person ever, you will still be very chivalrous to them. You'll still be very kind to them. So even if you were to cut someone out of your life, if you were to see them in the supermarket, women feel like you would still be very kind to them. You would stop and chat with them for a little while. But are you going to be their new bestie? Are you going to forgive them for what they did? No, you're not. You'll still be kind to them, but you're not going to let them come back into your life just like that, right? So yeah, I just feel like, again, women view you as someone who you know what you deserve, and you will go after it, okay? That's kind of what I'm seeing here with the nature of the beast. Because as you can see, like this hog here is eating or taking what this person is giving to it, right? And so again, this is just making me think about how you expect to get back what you give. You expect that. And if you don't get that, if you get hurt, if you get betrayed, if someone doesn't treat you right, then there's the door, right? You will show them the door. So yeah. Now, with the Midas or the miser, women also view you as someone who is going to make so much for yourself. They view you as someone who has the potential to do so much within your life. I feel like they view you as someone who could have the confidence and the willpower and also the brains to be able to maybe even start up your own company. They just know whatever you do in life, you are going to do so well at it. Because again, like I was saying before, people feel like you are a great communicator. They feel like you are very well educated, whether or not you've gone to school or not. And so because of that, they just feel like you have everything that you need to be able to make the most of yourself in any given career field that you decide to go down here. So women definitely view you as someone who is going to make a name for yourself. They view you as someone who, whether or not you have money now, they feel like you'll have money later on. It's only a matter of time, I'm hearing. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing so far when it comes to the women. Let's go ahead and see how men view you, okay? So when it comes to the men spirit, how do the men view them? For my group 3 folks, how do men view them? Interesting. Ooh, okay. We have 3 cards coming through. We'll take that. Wow. I love this. So while I was saying that there's a lot of air energy coming from the women's portion of this reading, we have a lot of fire energy coming through in this reading and the men's side, because we do have the Knight of Fire, we have the 4 of Fire, and then last but not least we have the Tower. With the Knight of Fire, again, like I was saying, we have a lot of fire energy coming through, so you could be a fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about the signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm just hearing that men view you as someone who is a force to be reckoned with. You are a very strong person. You're a very fierce person. You kind of scare men a little bit, I'm hearing. But men still love you. They love you so much. It doesn't matter how scared or intimidated they might be by you. They're still very much so attracted towards you, and they're attracted to your vibe. So we had a big portion of cards coming through. We're just going to take the card that was looking straight at us, and we're going to flip the other cards back in. Let's see what else wants to come through here. But like I was saying, men are still they're very much so attracted to that fierce energy that you seem to have. And I'm hearing that there's a lot of men that are probably interested in dating you, or they're at least interested in being your friend. They want you in their life. because I'm also hearing that men view you as someone who is just really fun to be around. Even though you're very fierce, even though you're a little bit intimidating, they find you to be someone who just knows how to have fun. You know how to have a good time, and they just feel like so long as they're with you, that you'll always bring a sense of fun, a sense of excitement towards them. So yeah, let's talk about these other cards that are coming through. We have Dreaming Days, we got Purification, Purpose, Stepping Away, and we also have Teacher. Okay. And it says ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. So I love that. So we do have a little bit of commonality between this side of the reading and this side, between how men and women view you. Because like I was saying before, women view you as someone who is very intelligent. They view you as someone who is very great at communicating things. And then we have men viewing you as someone who is a great teacher. You're someone who knows so many things and who can teach them so many things. So yeah, I love to see that coming through. Men view you as someone who they feel like if they were to hang out with you, that you would definitely like make them snap out of it, in the way that you are just someone who, you know what you want, with the Purpose card coming through. They feel like you know what you want, and they feel like you are going to go after it no matter what. And they feel like if they were to be around you, that they can't just sit here and just dream about what they want in life. They feel like if they were to be around you, that you would really light a fire under their butts and make them go after what they want to go after here. And so it's almost like you are not for the weak. You are not for the weak-hearted here. That's how men feel whenever they're around you. They feel like if they want to hang out with you, if they want to be friends with you, they have to perform and be at their best here, because it's almost like you are someone who they view as being an individual who doesn't want to hang out with people who are not going after their goals, who are not going after their dreams here. You want to hang out with people that get the job done. You want to hang out with people that are movers and shakers here. And so they feel like if they want to be around you, then they have to rise to your level as well. And I feel like there are a lot of men who want to be friends with you. They want to be your friend. And so it's almost like even if they're not ready to rise up to the next level, they will do it so long as they get to hang out with you, so long as that means that they get to be in your life here. Because they view you as someone who is worth it. You're worth leveling up for. You're worth them putting their boots on, putting their pants on and getting to work, right? And I think that that is so, so incredible. So it's almost like men, they view you as someone who is going to change their life. That's what I'm seeing here with the Tower card. You are going to take them, who they are when they come towards you, and you are going to destroy it, and you are going to pick them up and help them rise to a whole new level, right? And I think that that is so incredible. But while men view you as someone who is a boss babe, they view you as someone who's a mover, who's a shaker, they view you as someone who is always, who is just going to do so many incredible things with your life and make such an incredible name for yourself. They also view you as someone who cannot just work, but can also have fun. You know how to let your hair down and have a good time, because we do have the card Stepping Away coming through. And so you are just the best of both worlds. Men view you as someone who knows how to have fun. You know how to have a good time. And yeah, they want to hang out with you. Like I was saying, they want to hang out with you. They want to have a good time with you. And they are willing to really rise up to that next level if it means that they get to party with you whenever you go out to party, right? So yeah, there's just this very like magnetic energy to you that men feel. They feel very drawn to you. And I think that that's so incredible here. So yeah, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for you. That's how men view you. That's how women view you. Now, I hope that you liked this reading. If you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye.